One Piece was fucking ass. The Wano arc in One Piece was fucking ass. Okay? 1600 episodes watched right here. 600 in English, 1000 in Japanese. The whole Wano arc read. And let me tell you something. All that for nothing. Because that shit was fucking ass. That arc was fucking ass. Everybody be telling me, what is the best arc? What is No. That shit was straight butters. Butters. One of the worst arcs in all of One Piece. One of the worst arcs in all of One Piece. I don't care what nobody said. Nobody can come at me. I don't give a fuck. That was the worst arc I've ever watched. And I'm gonna die on that hill. And let me tell you why. At the end of Wano, how does Luffy defeat Kaido? He just, all of a sudden, he's a sun god? What? How? Since Wano, I haven't read or watched a single episode or chapter. Because I just couldn't believe it. Everything I knew from the start of One Piece was a lie. He's not a rubber boy. He's just a sun god. What happened to devil fruits are not broken? Kaido's a Yonko of the sea. I don't care how much damage he took. How many battles he's fought. He lost to some bum. They needed way more training before that. That shit was straight butters. Bro gets his shit knocked out. He awakened this room, and now all of a sudden he can beat Kaido. What happened to Haki? He's so broken. Haki didn't do shit for Kaido. He got his shit kicked in. Luffy's Kaido. Haki 10 billion times worse. Less training, less fights fought, less everything. And yet, all he needed to do is get his bitch ass knocked out. And then he awakens his devil fruit, and all of a sudden, he's the strongest character in One Piece. What the fuck? The best part about One Piece is that the people like Doflamingo shut up using strings. Katakuri with mochi, they were using dog ass fruits. This guy was flying. He put his string on the clouds and started flying. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what kind of intelligence is this? He was rewiring his insides, his organs to heal himself. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is like unlike anything I've ever seen before. Luffy was out here with a rubber fruit. I'm like, damn. This is outrageous. How is he getting his hand to turn on fire? Well, fuck me. It's because he's the fucking sun god. I can't believe what I read. They definitely needed more training. Luffy's bitch ass was way too weak for that battle. And he just went and saved all of Wano. Hell no. Fuck no. This ain't the One Piece I know. They lost back in Sabaody. They need to lose again here. Get their bitch asses sent away. Lose somebody else. Because there's no way that this is the Pirate King. I don't believe this. I just hate that everybody, not a soul online is talking about how this shit is ass. Except for me. Because I'm a real one. Before this was Whole Cake 2. Peak. Sanji might be the greatest character in the show of all time, of the all everything. Luffy, he's a bum. Honestly, one of my least favorite characters now. And that's difficult to say. Because before the time skip, he was elite. And now he's just a bum. All he does is laugh around, goof around, joke around, and then fucking gets hit in the head and awakens a new fucking ability. He's the sun god now. Now he can beat everybody in the fucking universe. Why? Why? What? This ain't fucking Dragon Ball Z. Are we fucking serious? Big Mom might be the worst fucking Yonko I've ever seen in my life. Overhyped piece of garbage. 2 arcs of straight butters. All she can do is lose her fucking mind and hit her own team. What did she even do for 2 arcs? She's a Yonko of the sea for 2 arcs. What did she do? The only time she could be strong is when she lost her mind, went fucking berserk. If you can't control your strength, are you really strong? What the fuck kind of character is this? How is this a Yonko? I'm expecting these people to be lethal. Kaido's getting slapped around by a kid in a straw hat. This guy was fucking weak as balls. His hockey's dog shit. All he had going for him was his bullshit broken fruit. Everybody was preaching to me the fruits don't matter. It's all about hockey. But what the fuck's going on? The sun god prevails. They needed a time skip or something, another one, cause this shit ain't working. Whole Cake was way better than this. How is Wano peak this, peak that? The whole arc is ass. The only good part about the arc was flashbacks. I swear the only good part was flashbacks. When I went back and watched Odin or Roger or some shit. The rest, when he's sitting in that prison for centuries, in the anime especially, no, that was complete fucking butters. Complete butters. The whole arc was butters. But the end especially was extra butters, and I don't know why the fuck they even brought Jinbei in the crew. Because all he did was lower Sanji's bounty, the fucking goat of the show. And before Whole Cake, I was a straight Zoro Glazer. But guess what? Sanji's the goat. I'm actually heated as fuck that everybody be telling me that this is the peak of One Piece. This shit worse than Thriller Bark. I don't care what nobody said. This is worse than Thriller Bark. This might be the worst arc I've ever seen in the show. I'd rather watch Fisherman Island again. I miss times like this. I miss times where Gir Secondo. But no. He's not doing his sick blood doping to make him stronger. He's not blowing into his bones or into his muscles and infusing with fucking hockey. No. He's getting headshotted, awakening his fruit, and apparently he's a sun god now. He went from rubber boy to sun god. From the beginning of the show, we were lied to. I just don't understand everyone talking about hockey this, hockey that, but Kaido is just a devil fruit abuser because he's fucking weak as ball sack. Big Mom, we're not talking about Big Mom again, but holy fucking butters. This shit let Kinemon and his boys die. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit was ass. That shit would have made more story progression if they failed at Wano. If they failed at Wano, that shit would have been better. Fuck it. Then he would have had to reevaluate life, stop being all goofy and jolly, all happy. Start fucking worrying about the goddamn One Piece. Because he about to lose that shit. But no, he's gonna go Sun God and win. Where are they right now? They're at fucking Elbath? I guarantee all he does now, I guarantee you won't see Gear 4th ever again. I haven't read a single page past the end of Wano, but I guarantee Gear 4th is just vaulted. They vaulted that shit. It's fucking vaulted. Because why the fuck? There's still like a 10-minute reset on that too. There's probably a 10-minute reset on the fucking Gear 5. So why the fuck would you ever go Gear 4? Why did they have to change his fruit? It would have been so legendary if the rubber boy claimed the One Piece with some fuck ass fruit, but no. He's the sun god. It's destiny, just like fucking Naruto. It's destiny. They're doing the same shit as everyone else. I thought this was a different show. That's what drawn me to the show. The intricacies of the plot and shit I didn't give a fuck about, but I just cared that this was a little different. The characters and the stories were beautiful. But they didn't always win. Like Sabaody. Impel down, Marineford, it was all a disaster. And that made the show sensational. But now we go to Wano, where damn he's outmatched as fuck. And he unlocks an ass pull in One Piece and defeats Kaido. These Yonkos are bums. These Yonkos are actual bums. All of them. Is Shanks a bum too? If they make Shanks a bum, I'll lose it. This fuck ass arc was garbage. Everybody's saying peak. You don't know fucking shit. Some fucking garbage ass. This is some Ultra Instinct shit. This is not Dragon Ball Z. This is One Piece. This is One Piece. You can't be just fucking turning Super Saiyan. You gotta. Work for the One Piece. You can't just fucking slap around the Yonko because you were born into it. Hockey is bullshit. Everyone, I already know everyone every time always comes to me, hockey this, hockey that. Is Kaido not a Yonko with elite tier hockey? And he just lost to a fucking devil fruit. I don't know what the fuck Big Mom has. Shit's choking me the fuck out, bro. Fuck.